Hello?
Tonight, we're uncovering 6 of the most spine-chilling encounters ever caught on camera. These stories will have you thinking twice before ever setting foot in the woods alone again. Let's jump straight into the first unsettling encounter. The first video tonight comes from What Day Is It Wolven, a UK-based outdoor channel focused on wild camping and real-time overnight experiences. It is September 26th, 2025 in a remote estate, United Kingdom.
Proper roasty toasty, I guess you want to call it that. Don't know if you can see that, guys. Tails over there. Time of his life. But yeah, I mean, it's quite a small hammock. Like, this is the smallest one they do. I got it when I was a kid, and I accidentally packed this one because they all got the same bags, but they got a different thing on it, but I didn't read it, unfortunately. I'm gonna go to bed, to be honest, because I'm pretty tired, and yeah. So I'll see you guys in the morning. Alright, morning guys. Taylor's still asleep, but I think I'm gonna get the fire going because I'm pretty cold, and yeah, didn't sleep too badly, so I'm gonna do that. Taylor ended up sleeping on the floor because you can sleep in the hammock. Don't know why, but you can. Well, so you did sleep right then? Yeah.
Oh, obviously not. Well, I couldn't sleep from about 9 to about fucking 2:30, 3 a.m.
What?
The campers settle in for their first night in hammocks. One is already comfortable, while the other struggles against wind and soaked ground, still adjusting his setup. The fire is maintained, food is prepared, but the conditions never fully stabilize. The site is exposed, and as darkness sets in, the wind becomes the dominant factor, moving branches, distorting sound, and constantly shifting the environment around them.
If you hit the deck, you're alright.
Man, that music was getting louder and louder.
Yeah, I know, it was getting closer and closer.
It started from by the car park. It started from by the car park, right? Well, that's where I thought it was started. And then when I was down there, it was like down there, and the bass was getting louder, but like it was the same song.
The sound repeats intermittently. It doesn't escalate, but it doesn't disappear either. Combined with the wind, it becomes part of the background, something they can't ignore, but can't confirm.
All I heard was like, doof, doof, like doof, 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 like literally like banging this car park. It was like,
I know. Hey, what? What a nice sunrise. What, the damp grass and the heat from the sun, or what?
what, these plants?
No, all this steam coming off them. Must be.
Yeah, probably.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I thought it was raining.
That's the end of the video. Hope you guys did enjoy. Please like, share, comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
No, you won't.
Well, mate, got no choice. You guys love it.
I feel like sitting in the bed. Oh, that scared me, man.
Scary, innit? Scary when your van don't half start. Charging old ringy ding ding ding. What's the impression of what we heard last night, if anyone's curious?
Morning breaks. Visibility returns, conditions settle, and the sound is gone. The environment becomes readable again, removing most of the uncertainty from the night. It's not the sound that defines this night. It's the conditions around it. Wind, darkness, exposure, all working at the same time. On their own, none of it stands out. But together, they make even something distant feel immediate. And when you're lying out in the open like that, you don't get the option to ignore it. Before we move on, if you're enjoying the video so far, leaving a like really helps. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now's a good time. We recently passed 50,000 subscribers, and that's entirely because of you. The next target is 100,000 before the end of the year. Ambitious, but worth aiming for. There's a hidden word somewhere in this video. See if you can spot it. Now, let's continue. The next horrifying video comes from Tyler and Hannah, a US-based adventure channel documenting overlanding and family camping experiences. It is March 31st, 2024, at Castle Rock Plateau, near Moab, Colorado. The morning begins calmly. The family films their campsite using a drone, capturing sunrise over the plateau. The area is remote but not empty. Other campers are scattered at distance, with plenty of open space between sites. At this point, everything is controlled and routine.
Well, I did not expect to have somebody in our campsite calling me a liberal bleeper this morning, but here we are. You learn something new about yourself every day.
Creeping on you because you're creeping on me while I'm taking my morning walk. Checking me out. I'm just checking out what you got. What you got here?
Sorry.
Liberal.
What?
I said you liberal.
It wasn't like a, what did you just say to me? It was
Yeah.
like a, what?
It was so out of pocket, the whole thing, that I couldn't comprehend it. So I'm just like, what? Like, it looks
Yeah,
like a
I know.
scripted office. Sorry.
I said liberal.
What?
I said you liberal.
Sir, I'm here with my family.
That's cool.
I just went into like de-escalation mode.
Yeah.
I really wanted to.
Yeah, at one point I loved it. At one point you even called him sir.
Yeah.
You were like, no, sir, we're just here camping with our family. And I was like, okay, good. Tyler's handling the situation well.
Oh, nothing could have prepared me for opening my door and getting called like right off the rip in the morning. And that's why I said, sir, I'm with my family. You know why I said, sir, I have a family. Like how in my head is different than what's coming out. In my head was sir, this is a Wendy's. Like I'm out here camping with my family.
You're like memeing on him in your head.
Well, he's losing his mind and I have no idea why. So in my head, I was just like, sir, this is a Wendy's. So I just was like, as he was leaving, I was like, sir, I'm with my family. Like,
Yeah.
it was so baffling. Like, I was like, oh, how did he find something to be this mad about? Sir, I'm here with my family.
That's cool. You're creeping on me with the drone. I'm just creeping on you.
No, it's sunrise. He just read everything wrong.
Yeah.
We're at a campsite, one of the most scenic places during golden hour sunrise, beautiful sunrise. Sorry, I didn't get you guys a lot of drone footage because I was dealing with him. So that flight was entirely cut off right from the start. So he can't read the situation that a drone is circling a beautiful campsite at a vacation spot at sunrise. How else would you read that? That I'm spying on you, walking your dog in the middle of the desert?
I know. Well,
I
it's
just
funny
didn't see
too that
him at all.
He said you were creeping on him, but like it was just him, like he didn't have. It's not like you were flying over his campsite or something.
Yeah, and so the good thing is I had no idea he was there for all of my shooting. Was not filming him. He was not in any shots until he started coming up to our private little spot here. I was like, this is really weird. Okay, you can't see us from the road. So
A man approaches the campsite. His tone is immediately confrontational, accusing them of filming him and acting intrusively. The behavior is inconsistent, raising his voice, repeating claims, and closing distance without clear reason. The crew stays calm, explaining their setup and maintaining space. Rather than engage further, they monitor his movement as he leaves, using the drone to confirm he continues away from the area. The situation doesn't escalate physically, but it never fully stabilizes either. What stands out here isn't where they are. It's who shows up. The location is open, visible, and relatively safe. But none of that matters once behavior becomes unpredictable. There's no buildup, no warning, just a sudden shift from normal to confrontational. And in moments like that, staying calm and creating distance is what keeps it from turning into something worse. The next chilling video comes from Straight Explorer, a UK-based solo survival and wilderness exploration channel focused on immersive overnight camping in remote forests. It is April 9th, 2026, in a remote woodland, England. The investigator arrives deep in the woodland and begins setting up his overnight camp. The location is heavily forested and off-trail, with dense trees limiting visibility in every direction. As he prepares his hammock and organizes his gear, he repeatedly pauses, already reacting to subtle sounds around him. Faint movement can be heard between the trees. At first, it's distant and irregular, but it's enough to break his focus.
So they just walked and just vanished. Super odd. Right, yeah, I'm going to set the hammock and tarp up. We're going to be out here for the whole night, I think. I have got to get up early, but yeah, we're going to cook some food. I've got a couple of beers. We're going to chill, do our little ritual thing. We will try and get some EVPs again in a hole in a tree, because I've had some good comments from you guys suggesting why we might be getting voices in trees. So we're definitely going to be trying that again. But yeah, with that said, guys, don't forget to hit the like button if you're enjoying this type of content, and yeah, let's get set.
Later into the night, the footsteps become more distinct. This time, they sound closer and more consistent, coming from a similar direction as before. The repetition is what stands out, not just a single unexplained noise, but the same type of movement occurring multiple times. Despite this, there is still no visual confirmation, no eye shine, no branches visibly moving, just the sound.
My casket. I was going to say, I just heard something over here. There's something moving. Hello? Yeah, what I was going to say, although it's going now, but...
During a spirit box session, fragmented audio begins coming through. Words and names are picked up, including something that sounds like Alistister. However, the responses are inconsistent, unclear, and difficult to verify. Rather than confirming anything, the device introduces more ambiguity. It gives the impression of communication, but without anything solid to support it.
Who did I see over there walk behind the tree earlier? Missed that as well. Did that just try and say me? Oh, my log's set on fire. Killed? Was anyone sacrificed in this? 4.
While reviewing EVP audio recorded near a tree, He believes he hears the phrase, "Help me." He replays the clip multiple times, trying to confirm it. The audio is unclear, possibly a voice, possibly distortion. Even he acknowledges the uncertainty, but the suggestion alone is enough to shift the tone.
That says, help me. I think. Help summit.
There's something in this forest with me. A spirit of some kind. Can you try and speak? Can you try and communicate with me? I've got a device in this tree. It will record your voice.
Hello?
In the early hours, while attempting to sleep in his hammock, the disturbances continue. He wakes repeatedly to the sound of movement near the fire area. The footsteps seem to circle, stop, then resume again, after periods of silence. At no point does he visually confirm anything. The entire night remains unresolved. This isn't built on one moment. There's no single event you can point to and say, "That's what it was." Instead, it's repetition, the same type of sound, the same lack of visibility, the same uncertainty, over and over again. Each moment on its own is explainable. But together, they start to feel connected. And that's what makes it difficult to dismiss. Because when something happens once, it's easy to ignore. When it happens all night, it's a lot harder to write off. The next shocking video of the night comes from Pitched Up, a UK-based camping channel focused on wild camping trips, humor, and real-time overnight forest experiences. It is November 4th, 2024 in Deering Woods near Pluckley, Kent, United Kingdom. The group enters Deering Woods and moves off the main path. They quickly come across a circular formation of trees, something that immediately stands out visually and becomes a talking point due to the forest's reputation. As they continue deeper, the path becomes less defined, and their awareness of direction starts to slip.
There's like something just floats past white there.
Go on, do it again. Look away. Come on, stop.
Done it. No, I'm not
Goofing
even
yourself
joking. That's
out.
it. Just done it again. I think it's a bug, but
Yeah, it must be.
I'm not freaking myself out, mate. I feel like you're being freaked out by me, and you don't like it.
I'm not freaked out at all.
I'm literally like the most calm person right now. And you're like, what is it, mate? Every time I look away, it's like something like this long, yeah, literally going past like that, like halfway up the tree.
So calm.
No, I think it'd be cool to turn around and actually see it, rather than take the piss and be there in my peripheral.
Go on then.
Mate, that is so weird. What is that?
They realize they can't find their original route back. Despite marking their path earlier, they're unable to relocate it. The forest now feels different, less like somewhere they entered, and more like somewhere they're stuck within. This is where the tone shifts. It's no longer just exploring, it's uncertainty.
I went to
I don't want to say what you are on camera, mate. No, it's on the floor. That's just.
I can hear screaming.
Yeah, I heard that. I've been out people probably walking out. Well, I was sitting here alone while Tom done absolutely nothing over there. I'm joking. What? Bleeper it.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm saying, mate.
About what you heard.
Well, I was just that's so bright. I was just sitting here and then I could hear a girl like weeping. I don't know how to explain it. Like, it weren't like a cry. Fucking hell, see?
Look at all these leaves.
A faint sound is heard. One member describes it as a brief cry or weeping, distant, but distinct enough to cut through the wind. It only lasts a second, but it's clear enough to register as something unusual. No one can confirm direction, and it doesn't repeat.
There's someone behind you then, in the mist.
Shut up.
In the smoke. That was strange. Like, someone was standing there in the smoke.
Are you fucking with me?
I ain't fucking with you, mate.
Yeah.
I'm serious. That was weird.
Yeah, well.
Whoa. That was stranger than the strangest of things.
How far behind?
Like right next to your shoulder.
Really?
As if it was like looking over your shoulder, looking at your phone type thing.
Really?
That close, yeah.
Oh, thanks, mate. Some sort of... Why didn't you jump back like you was a little bit sort of like woo about it then?
Because I'm very attuned to that stuff, I don't care about it anymore.
Back at the fire, the atmosphere changes again. One member becomes visibly emotional, describing a sudden wave of feeling, unprompted and difficult to explain. At the same time, they report hearing movement circling the campsite. Not random movement, but something following a path around them. Again, nothing is seen, but the description is specific. A brief visual moment occurs. Through firelight and smoke, one member reacts instantly, claiming they saw something behind another person's shoulder. The sighting is extremely quick, partially obscured, and immediately questioned. It's not confirmed, but it's not dismissed either. This isn't built on anything clear. No single moment holds up on its own. Not the movement, not the sound, not the figure. But everything happens while they're already off path, already unsure of direction, already deeper than they planned to be. And that context changes how each moment lands. Because when you lose your sense of where you are, you start to lose your ability to judge what you're experiencing as well. The next video comes from Jamie Does Wild Bikepacking, a UK-based adventure channel focused on remote bikepacking trips and wild camping. It is July 25th, 2021, in a rural woodland area in northern UK. Jamie and his companion arrive at a remote campsite after a long ride. The setup is simple: tents pitched on uneven ground, food prepared over a small stove, and a relaxed atmosphere as they settle in for the night. They walk the area briefly, noting grazing cows nearby and the surrounding woodland. Everything feels controlled, isolated, but manageable. The kind of calm you expect before turning in.
Does wild bikepacking.
What time is it, Jamie? Is it late?
Bedtime. I'm bloody hot in here.
I'm hot as well.
Are you hot? I'm hot. Right then. What do we say, Jay? It's
Good night from me.
and it's good night from him. We will catch you in the morning where I'll be having a substantial breakfast.
Me too.
And Jay's manning up and having a substantial breakfast as well.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Right. We'll see you in the morning.
Peace.
If there's anything that happened in the night, I'll bring you back. That's all the best wild campers say. Good night. Mornings. Survived the night. Bit of an eventful night. Lots of deer.
Jolted, literally, like there was a deer in camp and it went and made the noise, and
That changes instantly. A group of deer suddenly runs directly through the campsite. The movement is fast and loud, branches snapping, ground shifting, giving almost no time to react. One camper is jolted out of position, and the tents become momentarily chaotic as they try to process what's happening. There's no buildup, just impact, and then it's over.
Survived the night. Bit of an eventful night. Lots of deer.
jolted, literally, like there was a deer in camp and it went and made the noise, and I think I just shot out of my sleeping bag.
Coffee. Look in there, look. It's made itself into a lot of yin and yang.
Oh yeah.
Get rid of that old shit.
I make my own luck.
Mr. No Sausages for breakfast has gone all out today.
Chipolata.
Nothing here is prolonged. No tension that builds over time. No warning before it happens. Just a quiet night, interrupted in seconds. And that's what makes moments like this stand out. Because in the wild, you're not always dealing with slow changes. Sometimes, it just happens all at once. Before we get into the next clip, around 70% of people watching aren't subscribed. We're working toward 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And if you're enjoying the video, hitting subscribe really does help. All right, let's get back to it. The last video of the night comes from Adventure Time with Jack, a UK-based adventure and paranormal exploration channel focused on solo camping in eerie locations. It is October 19th, 2025 in Epping Forest, United Kingdom.
Also, we're gonna go and try and find the headless horseman. So let's go.
Right. Oh. Well, that's just spooky as hell, isn't it? I was alright when I was in there. Oh no. Only a forest, mate. Don't get scared. Oh no. As he casually walks up to the suicide pond. This isn't scary at all. No, no, no. Keep my ears up, man. No one's gonna get me. I don't like it. This.
Moving deeper into the woods, he shifts to another story. Dick Turpin, the outlaw said to be connected to the forest. Reports describe a rider-like figure, unexplained movement, and people feeling watched. As he tells it, his behavior changes. He checks behind him more often, pauses longer, listens more carefully.
People report seeing him still today. The apparition is described as a man wearing a tricon hat and a cape, riding a black steed through the trees. Others have heard the sounds of poltergeist activity, and some have even reported being pushed and touched by unseen hands. So the next time you're walking through these parts and hear a twig snap or leaves rustle in the wind, just think.
The Headless Horseman legend follows. A figure said to move through the forest, often linked to sightings that leave people unsettled. By now, the environment hasn't changed, but his interpretation of it has. Every shadow holds more weight. Every sound feels more deliberate.
Like that make me think, nope, nope, what the, nope, no, no, no. Right. Now, let's try and find the headless horseman, shall we? Please don't go too far, tent. This is spooky, dude. Ah! Oh, Mr. Headless Horseman. I don't like it, mate. At all. No, bro, I don't like that. I can't see anything. No, 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 no. Nope, 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 nope. What was that? Can you guys hear that?
He brings out an EMF reader. At first, nothing happens. Then, after another nearby noise, the device spikes. Lights flash unexpectedly. He states there's nothing on him that should interfere. Combined with everything else, that's enough. He doesn't stay to investigate further. He leaves the area quickly. At the start, it's just a forest. Then it becomes a place with history, then a place with stories, then a place with meaning, and by the end, it feels like something is actually there. Nothing changes physically. The sounds could have natural explanations. The readings could be interference. But the more context you add, the harder it becomes to separate what's real from what you expect to happen. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed these 6 spine-tingling encounters, be sure to like the video and subscribe for more chilling and terrifying videos. There's always another mystery waiting to be uncovered, and you won't want to miss what's next. Stay tuned, and we'll see you in the next video.